Chapter 2. Dream Come True. There was a knock at the door. I got up out of my room to check it out. Standing in the doorway to our apartment was America, Japan, and Britain. OMG! I screamed. I was so excited. My wish had finally come true. Take that, mean kids. Take that, Cecilia. Take that, nartards. I started feeling dizzy and fainted on the floor. I woke up to see Japan kneeling next to me. He looked consented.
"Are you all right, Tokyo?"
he asked me. I looked around. Was he talking to me? Are you talking to me? I asked him. He nodded. We both stood up. Why did you call me Tokyo? I asked.
"'Cause you represent Tokyo,"
he said.
"You're my little sister, and I've missed you because you've been missing since you were..."
He thought for a moment.
"Around 5.
Suddenly, I remembered a memory from a long time ago. It was of me in Japan talking or something. He was taking to me in a way you talk to small children around 5. I couldn't believe it. I, Flora Hikari, was the personification of Tokyo. I got excited and turned into my neko without thinking about it. My friends were used to it, but the country stepped back in slight fear, except for Japan and England. Japan smiled.
"I remember when you were 4. You wanted to be a neko more than anything, so I had England cast a spell to turn you into one."
I smiled. I looked over at my friends. What about them? Are they personifications too? I asked.
"Yes,"
America said. England stood by him all deer-like. America pointed to Harmony.
"You're Alaska!"
And ran over and gave her a hug. She gave him a huge hug back.
"All right,"
she said, which was sort of out of character for her.
"I'm a state. FTW."
She threw her fist in the air.
Like a mouse.
England looked over at Allison. "You're London," he said. Then he got real emotional. "I've missed you, sis." A huge smile crept on her face. He smiled back as tears ran down his face. He obviously missed her very much. "I thought I'd never see you again," he muttered so that only he and she could hear. I could hear, but that was because my kawaii neko ears gave me the power to hear things more better than my regular human ears that disappear when I make my neko ears come out. I'm glad Japan got England to make me a neko. It makes me happy that I'm different from other people who are not as lucky as me to be a neko. But I'm not the only one with mysterious powers and stuff. Harmony has the power to control ice and make it snow and make things freeze over. And Allison is a really good singer. She can attract people by her singing. She sings like a goddess.
"Hey, who's this?"
Allison pointed to a nearby air near England. England looked really happy. "Well, this is Flying Mint Beauty, and this is Peter Pan, and this is Tinkerbell, and my unicorn," he went on. Allison nodded and looked really happy to meet whatever England was talking about. "Who's this?" England asked, pointing next to Allison.
"This is Mark,"
she said. "Nice to meet you, Mark," he said.
"What are you guys talking about?"
Harmony asked.
"There's nothing there."
"Are you blind?" England asked. "Can't you see them?" Everyone except Allison and England nodded their head no. Japan gave an awkward look.
"Let's just get in the car,"
he said. I nodded. And so me, Japan, Allison, England, Harmony, and America got in the sports car parked outside of our apartment. What happened to Mark? I was excited. I had never seen a sports car before. Allison and England continued talking about their fantasies, and Harmony and America were talking about food or something. Well, America was mostly the one talking. Me and Japan sat in silence because we're cool and deep and unpredictable like that.